Good morning, everyone. We are about to begin with our event today. A few instructions before we begin with the event. Please be seated throughout the event to boost and encourage the talents of our young students. Please refrain from unmuting yourselves unnecessarily as it may cause distraction to the presenter. Please do not raise hands or use any other features of this platform for the smooth functioning of the event. Last but not the least, kindly keep your cameras off the entire time for the smooth functioning of the video presentations. Today is the big day to think of how far we have come and how far we have to go. Along with multifarious struggles and triumphs, there is much more to thrive and much more to show. Good morning, everyone. It is my honor to welcome you on this day where we will be celebrating our school spirit. I, Miss Paragisha, welcome you on behalf of Aspi Nutan Academy family. We are truly blessed with your presence. Yes, you are right. This is the day which we have been waiting for a year because this time the wait was even more long owing to what the people across the globe were facing during the pandemic. But nevertheless, our spirits are still high, our minds positive, and our hearts are filled with immense joy as we have gathered here on this virtual platform to celebrate our learning through this tough time. So let us begin. Dear parents, an event cannot commence without the national anthem. Let us stand in respect of the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे हे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
You may take your seats now and you may settle. Saraswati Mahabhage, Vidya Kamala Lochane, Vidya Rupe Vishal, Akasi Vidyam Dehi Namostute. Like every other auspicious occasion, let us start this event by offering our prayers to Ma Saraswati and conduct our customary lamp lighting ceremony as a tribute to Ma Saraswati, the embodiment of knowledge. I would request our chairman, Sir, Mr. Kiran Patel, to kindly proceed with the ceremony.
Dear parents, the lighting of the lamp, I welcome all the parents and children on virtual extravaganza. We all are very happy to meet all the students through this platform. We have no alternative because the pandemic has made all of us away from each other. So we have no alternative but to meet through this platform only. When we go to the school, other day I went to the school and the school looked like a ghost place, because there is no noise, no children, and we are all missing all the children, and so are our teachers. But I can tell you one thing, our teachers are working very hard to teach your students, your children through the virtual platform, and I am sure most of the parents must be happy because we receive a lot of feedback from all of you. So we thank you for your cooperation. I have one small advice to give you that now the vaccination has started and private hospitals are also doing. So I request all parents to get themselves vaccinated and also see that they all look after the children so well that they don't face any problem, and also increase their immunity by giving them good food. Mm. So your children will be hale and hearty. So let us wait for the pandemic to be over so that we again start the school and we enjoy the children whom we are missing so much, and our teachers are also missing them. So let us all hope that soon we overcome this problem and we once again live a normal life which we used to live. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. So, dear parents, it's time we reveal the theme for our event. So, keep your eyes on screen and keep on watching. Parents, did you read the slide which said the name of compares? Yes, from here the show will be taken ahead by our little talents. So please keep on giving them virtual cheers. Enjoy the show.
School is very exciting and so much fun. Play with your friends, smile and learn. School is a place that you learn so many things. Your teacher will tell you why was there were. Now we have a new way to learn. Mute your audio and wait for lecture. Camera is turned on for school activities, arts and crafts to display creativity. So let's glorify Lord Almighty to the blissful and endure the spiritual dancing from United KGA.
So parents, let us brace ourselves for the first act of the day.
सिद्धि वृद्धि होती हाँ तेरे ही आने से और सुंदर ये सृष्टि होती हाँ तेरे ही आने से हो रे मेरे सारे पल छिन सारे दिन तरसेंगे सुन ले तेरे बिन तुझको फिर से जलवा दिखाना ही होगा अगले बरस आना है आना ही होगा तुझको फिर से जलवा दिखाना ही होगा अगले बरस आना है आना ही होगा देखेंगी तेरी राहें प्यासी प्यासी निगाहें तो मान ले तू मान भी ले कहना मेरा लौट के तुझको आना है सुन ले कहता दीवाना है जब तेरा दर्शन पाएंगे चैन तब हम आना है लंबोदर तू विनायका तू अल्लोलेश्वर मोरया विघ्नेश्वर तू एकदंत तू मयूरेश्वरा मोरया भक्तकुंड तू गजमुखा तू सिद्धि विनायका
Wow, I am sure these children have definitely given a very much cute prayer to our Lord, dear Lord Ganesha. Let us hear it from our cute little companions.
Thank you to all the traditional dancers for inspiring and glow to the program. Finally, Corona finally is coming to an end and it's going to be fun to return to school. Oh yes, it's now our time. Don't we play enough fun at the school? Because all that what we are still doing the lockdown. Yes, play, play and play. But hey, do you think our happiness will last long as our academic year is ending? It's in the mechanical destiny, but fun will never end for us. So relax and be a chill pace, yeah? Okay, so let's cheer you up and call our friends from Junior KD8 who will tell you figure not.
Having some worries? Junior KGA will definitely tell you some mantra to figure not. Let us see.
खुशियों का महंगा म्यूचुअल फंड
figure not, arre pagal figure not, arre pagal figure not.
This family performance has indeed taken all our worries away. After so much excitement, all our friends are hungry and want to have some fun. So break the banta hai. Let's welcome our junior KTB children.
Break तो बनता है, but this break is with a twist. So let us welcome Junior KGB and let us enjoy that.
Video is a tribute to some of India's most evergreen ads that have truly stayed with us. This song has been entirely orchestrated using the mouth and no instruments were used in its recording.
Do the wonderful piece of thing hai rose glass full do wonderful do
Washing powder Nirma,
wonderful
washing powder Nirma,
wonderful
दूध सी सफेदी,
wonderful
निरमा से आलोक रंगीन कपड़ा भी खिल खिल जाए, विक्स की गोली लो,
खिच दूर करो ला 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 लुल्ले हो उला ला 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 ले हो उला ला ला ला
आया नया उजाला,
उला ला 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 लुल्ले हो
चार बुनो वाला, दिखो टर्मरिक नहीं कॉस्मेटिक, दिखो टर्मरिक आयुर्वेदिक क्रीम.
na 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 we're the Blackberry Boys. We're the Blackberry Boys. Vajradanti, Vico Vajradanti, Vico powder, Vico paints. आयुर्वेदिक जड़ी बूटियों से बना संपूर्ण स्वदेशी विको पाउडर विको पेस्ट मेरे लिप्स
जब सूरज ढले तब सूर्य उगे,
बोले मेरे लिप्स
all I want is an English Marie.
बोले मेरे लिप्स बुलंद भारत की बुलंद तस्वीर बोले मेरे लिप्स तगड़ तगड़ ता बाता बोले मेरे लिप्स आपके दांतों में सड़न है आपके टूथपेस्ट में नमक है 10 में से 8 डेंटिस्ट की पसंद है ये टूथपेस्ट आप क्लोजअप करते हैं
पान पराग पान मसाला,
आप दुनिया से डरते हैं
ओए बबली ओए बबली,
उल्टी सीधी चलते हैं
how believe it.
लोग सब क्यों नहीं करते हैं हाँ आपकी नाजुक त्वचा पे दाग खुजली होती है क्या गोरेपन के चक्कर में रोज आपकी बेटी रोती है क्या आपकी पत्नी कपड़े साधारण साबुन से धोती है क्या आप अपने शिशु को देती है पौष्टिक आहार चुभती जलती गर्मी का मौसम आया जागो ग्राहक जागो
जब घर की रौनक बढ़ानी हो, दीवारों को जब सजाना हो, नेरोलैक
लाल काला पीला गुलाबी हरा नीला क्लासिक है बढ़िया पसंद वाला क्लासिक का तो मजा है निराला यही तो है वो में है हीरो आपके हाथों में बाबा पेट्रोल खत्म नहीं होता God I'm annoying kid तेरा है पर मेरा है
everyone, let's play a quiz app called Kahoot. So parents, hope you all have downloaded Kahoot app on your device to have fun with us. To add your excitement, we would like to inform you that you will be receiving a virtual certificate too. So what are you waiting for? Let's begin.
Yes, as you rightly said, let's begin. So, parents, as our dear little students told you all, we hope that you have downloaded the Kahoot app. Once you have downloaded the Kahoot app, we are sure that you must have signed in and done the necessary procedures. Now, there will be a code which will be flashing on the screen. Here it is. The code is 7045673. There is an enter pin option there on your smartphone app. You will have to click on that or tap on it and then enter this code. As soon as you enter this code, they will ask you to write your name. Enter your name. Kindly enter your full name, your name, not the child's name, okay? Your name, such as Mr., Mrs., first name and the second name, so that it will be easier for us later on. So we are waiting for we are waiting for the participants to join the game so that we can begin. So meanwhile the participants are coming, I will quickly tell you the rules and instructions related to this game. So parents, there will be questions flashing on your screen, okay? And there will be 4 options for each of the questions, out of which obviously one is the correct answer. So you will have to tap or select the correct answer from your smartphone. You will have to see the questions on from your screen, which is right here, but you'll have to answer in your smartphone. Okay, and this game is of reaction time. So the quick and fast you tap and select the answer, higher are your chances to come on the leaderboard. Each questions will have a time limit of about 20 seconds. So be quick enough to answer the correct one. Come on, parents. I think we can definitely get more participants. Kindly join in from your own name and not from your child's name. Parents, we wait for 2 more minutes for more participants to join in the game. We are definitely waiting for a few more to join. So quickly, parents, so that we can begin and proceed with the show then. Okay, we have the count of 40 and I just hope there are no more participants. Okay, okay, instantly increased. Okay, still waiting. Can we reach a count of 50 for the participants? I would want to wait for 50 then. Okay, one last minute, okay? One last minute. Okay, I think we have waited for almost every one of you to join, and we really hope that there are no more participants left to join. However, if at all you are delayed due to any kind of technical errors, you can definitely join from anywhere the game is. Okay, so let us begin. Keep your eyes on screen. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Here is the first one. Which word completes this popular saying, which means a guest is equivalent to God? Dash Devo Bhava. Guru, Atithi, Pitru, or Matru? Okay, as I said, you have some time limit for this question to be answered. Last 13 seconds, 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And here is the right answer, which is Atithi, obviously. So let us see our leaderboard now. Okay, we have Kiran Nitesh, okay, on top, and we have Deepika and Namrata. Okay, following them, let us see. The leaderboard will definitely keep on changing, but as I said, this is a game of reaction time. So be quick. Which of these is the name of a type of women's clothing? Padmini, Manbai, Jodha, or Anarkali? Come on, parents. Last 15 seconds to go. I'm sure you can definitely crack this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And the correct answer is Anarkali. Yes, and we've had mixed audience reactions to it. Okay, let us see the scoreboard. Okay, look, we have someone else on the top board, which is Anjali Malavia, Mrs. Anjali Malavia, I suppose. Okay, so let us move on to the next one. Pongal is a popular festival of which state? Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, or Andhra Pradesh? Tricky one, I feel, but let us see what happens with this. Last 15 seconds to go. Yes, and the countdown 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. And the right answer is Tamil Nadu. Okay, so we had received the highest majority answers for Kerala, but sadly Tamil Nadu is the correct answer. So let us see who were successful enough in giving that right answer. Okay, we have one more top scorer who had lost its position last question, but then we have them back on the podium. Great. Now let us move on to the next one. Identify the picture. So there will be a picture flashed on the screen and you have to identify whether it is a wave, lake, mountain, or a drop. Pretty easy and simple, right? So let us see how quick you are to crack it. Okay, last 10 seconds to go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Yes, it is a lake, obviously. Majority of you have answered lake. Great job. Let us see the scoreboard. Okay, so we have some changes in the second and third and the fourth positions. However, 4 players have just hit the answer streak of 3. When I say the answer streak, it means that you have answered 3 questions correctly in a row, and that's how there is a streak maintained. So yes, let us move on. What are the terms 3G, 4G, and 5G related to? Population generations, digital cameras, phone networks, or grading in school? We definitely should know this. All of us are smartphone tech savvy these days. So let us see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. And the correct answer is phone networks, obviously. So let us move on to the scoreboard. Okay, we have some consistency in the first and the second position. However, as I told you, be quick enough to answer, parents, and you can definitely top up the leaderboard chart. So let's move on to the next one. What is grammar called in Hindi? Nibandh, Praha, Granth, or Vyakran? Super simple. All of us have been learning Hindi in our schools, right? So, okay, even before the countdown could end, you all have answered. And yes, majority of you have answered Vyakran, which is the correct answer. Let us see the scoreboard. Okay, a supremely consistent scoreboard we have, and Shraddha Bhatt has a streak of 6 correct answers in a row. Well done. Szechuan, Tabasco, and Chipotle are all varieties of what? Ice cream sauce, soft drinks, or salad? Now I think you have got a hang of this, right, parents? Quick answers, huh? Okay, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And the correct answer is sauce, yes. So let us see the scoreboard. Okay, so kind of consistent, and 25 players have reached the answer streak of 4. Great progress, everyone. Let's move on to the next. You can still come on top of the leaderboard. Buck up. Which of the following is a folk dance of India? Kathakali, Garba, Mohiniyattam, or Manipuri? I am sure we are very much aware of this, but yes, it is still a tricky one. So let us see. Last 15 seconds to go. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Yes, it is our Gujarat's favorite Garba. Just telling you some information about this question. Kathakali, Mohiniyattam, and Manipuri are classical dances, whereas Garba is a folk dance. So the scoreboard says that Mrs. Shraddha Bhatt is on top. Great. And combo breaker. 5 players just dropped their answer streak of 7. That means there were 5 players who were answering correctly since the last 7 questions. But this question, which gave them an incorrect answer, just broke their streak. Never mind, let's move on to the next one. Cold brew, latte, espresso are all examples of which beverage? Tea, fruit juice, lassi, or coffee? I'm sure we are beverage fans and beverage lovers out here, so let us see who answers it quickly and correctly. Last 15 seconds. Come on, come on. One more answer to go, I guess. And last 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Okay, so it is done even before the countdown can end. And yes, 34 of you have answered it correctly, which is coffee. Let us see the scoreboard. Okay, consistent scoreboard again. Great. And I could see someone named Devangi, which says she's the highest climber. Great job. Come on, parents, buck up, and let's move on to the next. Parents, last 5 questions to go, okay? Identify the picture. Sword, matches, shovel, or a brush. This is something which we see in our kitchens, and I could see quick answers. Yes. And 15 seconds to go. And 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Okay, yes, here it ends, and yes, brush is the correct answer. So the scoreboard says that this is Shraddha Bhatt is right on top with some changes in the second and third position. Great. Now moving on to the 11th question. Which of the following is not a correct combination? Qutub Minar Delhi, Taj Mahal Agra, Ajanta Caves Maharashtra, and Char Minar Lucknow. Think wisely and select the option which is not correctly combined together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I think many of you have skipped your answers. But yes, Charminar Lucknow is the correct answer because for your information, Charminar is in Hyderabad. So yes, let us see the scoreboard. Okay, we have lots of changes with the second and the fifth position going ahead, with first being supremely consistent. So yes, 10 players have an answer streak of 3. Great job. Let's move on to the 12th one. Who invented telephone? Charles Babbage, Alexander Graham Bell, Rajnikant, or Hans Lipper Hay? Some general knowledge, right? But I hope this is pretty easy and simple. Last 8 seconds, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. And the correct answer is obviously Alexander Graham Bell. So let us see the scoreboard. Okay, so second and third positions are keeping on changing, whereas the first one is consistent. Great. Now moving on to the next questions, parents. As I said, last 3 questions to go. So buck up, identify image, and choose the correct option, whether it is a galaxy, stars, sunset, or high tide. Quick answers. Great. I think the countdown will also stop because you will answer before it. As I said, correct. It was a sunset. So the leaderboard here says that yes, again, we have a few consistency there on top. Great. Let us move on to the next one. So what is fenugreek called in Hindi? Methi, dhania, pudina, palak. I'm sure you must be having discussions amongst yourselves, right? Who knows this better? But let us see the correct answer after 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And yes, Methi is the correct answer. So the scoreboard says that, okay, we have, as I said, consistent players on top, but Neetasha has just joined in the scoreboard. Great. And the last and the final question for this quiz, parents, come on, let us answer this quickly. Identify the animal from the picture. Hippopotamus, rhinoceros, wild boar, or a bear. Last 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. And this picture is of a rhinoceros. Yes, I could see majority of you got confused between a hippopotamus and rhinoceros. Okay, and now it's time for the podium because this was the last question. So come on, brace yourselves to see the winners. The third position, we have Shaunak. I suppose Shaunak is the child's name. For the second position, we have Ami Neerav Shah. And for the third position, we have Shraddha Bhatt. And we also have 2 runner-ups, by the way, who are Vihan Dedia and Deepika. Okay, great job, everyone. And as these winners come here on top, can we see them on the screens? Can we please turn your cameras on the 3 winners and the runner-ups too for now? Okay, here we have the winners. And now, congratulations to all the winners. You all have played awesome. And I would also want to say that the game was not about winning or losing, right? It was about having fun and enjoying ourselves to the fullest. Am I right? Did you enjoy? So I want everybody to turn on their cameras now and let us pat our backs and just appreciate ourselves because we have answered things correctly too. So let us just enjoy this appreciation for us. Okay, I could see many of you on screen here. Okay, so now Parents, I have one game to play with you, which is follow me. Okay, you must be playing this game with your children these days every day on your virtual classes. We'll play it here with you now. I have three actions with me. Okay, one is this silent clap, which is very much common and similar. Then I have a wave. Okay, and then I have some soundless claps right here. You will have to see which action I am doing and you will have to follow the same action. Right? All set and ready? Show me thumbs up if you are set and ready. Okay. Look at me very, very carefully. Okay, that was definitely, I would say, one of the best feelings which we were seeing on our screen right now, where all the grandparents, parents, mamas, papas, everybody enjoying, some of you all were dancing too, which was such a pleasant sight to watch. And yes, congratulations to everyone. All of us have played the game. A little more congratulations to the winners, obviously. But yes, I am sure you had fun. And can we have the certificates on screen, please? And I would also like to invite our principal, Mrs. Nusrat Khan, to kindly virtually felicitate the winners with the certificates, ma'am.
Good morning, everyone, and heartiest congratulations to all those who played this, because first, second, third, obviously every competition needs to announce, but all those who played are winners. So congratulations to each and every winner who played this game. Now it's time to felicitate the winners who have won the first three prizes. On the at the third place, we have Mrs. Aarti Mishra. Congratulations, Miss Aarti, for bagging the third place. Can we have her on the screen and all the other cameras off so we know who that is?
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so very much.
Congratulations, ma'am. On the second place, we have Mrs. Ami Shah. Congratulations, Miss Ami. Yes, she's waving. Congratulations, Miss Ami. Okay. And at the first place, yes, Miss Ami, you would like to say something?
Okay. It was very nice to play with kids. All answers were given by my elder daughter. I was just typing the answers.
That's very honest of you. The first prize or the first place for Kahoot game goes to Mrs. Shraddha Bhatt. Congratulations, Ms. Shraddha.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
I think your son looks more happier and chirpier with you bagging the first prize. Congratulations to you and your mummy. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So now let us resume our show with our little compares on screen.
Wow, that was really a fun learning quiz. You were right. Knowledge and learning knows no bounds.
Yes, and it's a request. Can we have our cameras off, please, just the way we had instructed before? Thank you so much. One tree can start a forest. One word can frame a goal. One candle can wipe out darkness. A true leader has a confidence to stand alone, the courage to make tough decisions, and the compassion to listen to the need of others is an art. Mrs. Nusrat Khan does not set out to be a leader, but becomes a special one by the equality of her action and integrity of her intent. The above quote said is very much filling to our Mrs. Nusrat Khan, our principal. You are our leader. You show motherly love, give fatherly confidence. Your endless care, guidance, and support prove that you are a great leader. We are blessed to have a principal like you. And with a thankful heart, I invite you, dear ma'am, to speak a few words and grace this occasion.
Thank you, Ms. Paragi, for those kind words. I am truly indebted to you for the kindness that you have showered. A very good morning, dear parents. Good morning, teachers. And good morning, my lovely students. I see how excited you are as your eyes twinkle to see the show today, which is a little different one. There are plus and minuses of everything in life. I think the plus side or the positive side of COVID, when I look at it optimistically, is that it has given us the power of coming together despite of being poles apart, despite of being at different parts of the state. Of some of you may be in different part of the country, some of you are different places, okay? But we all are to get together on one screen. And that is the beauty of going virtual. And I thank COVID because this would have never been possible. We would always have our reservations with technology, but today technology proved that it is a friend and not a foe. So thanks to the technology and the scientists and the people who have worked very hard in bringing this to a reality. Dear parents, this is the second interaction with you. I met you at the beginning of the year at the time of orientation. And I did mention that it's going to be a difficult journey for a few months. However, I was not sure that these months would turn into a year. Today, we complete almost a year with news flashing on the screen. We go back to our memory lanes, how it was announced by the Prime Minister regarding the lockdown of the country, how we were all taken aback. And when I read and I watch all these news being telecasted, I'm reminded of a beautiful story which I want to share with you today. This is a story of a donkey and his master. So it goes, one day a farmer's donkey, it fell into the well, and the animal cried piteously for hours as the farmer tried to figure out what to do, how to bring him out from the well. Finally, the farmer decided that the animal was too old and it needed to be covered up anyway. The well needed to be covered up anyway, and the donkey was really old. So it wasn't worth to retrieve the donkey. He invited all his neighbors. He said, let's come and cover up this well and let the donkey also die in the well. So he gave a shovel in each and everyone's hand, and everyone started shoveling dirt into the well. At first, the donkey realized what was happening and he cried horribly because he knew it was the time of his death. But after some time, to everyone's amazement, the donkey quieted down. A few shovels loads later, the farmer finally looked down the well and he was astonished to see that the donkey was actually using a trick. With every shovel of dirt that fell on the donkey's back, the donkey was doing something amazing. He would shake it off and take one step up. Now the farmer's neighbors continued to shovel dirt on the animal, and every time they would shovel dirt, he would shake it off and step up. Now, if we compare this to the situation that we would have in the COVID times, of course, I'm not saying I'm not comparing ourselves with donkey, though donkey is one of the most hardest and most difficult animal, very strong with a lot of endurance and patience. But the moral over here that I'm trying to bring out is whenever life throws dirt on you, you must shake it off and trot off. The meaning here is life is going to put pressure on you, put challenges on you, right? And the trick is not to get bogged down by it, but we must get out of the deepest wells by not stopping, by never giving up, by always taking up challenges. And that is the art of living, isn't it, parents? Dear parents, it is very important that we learn from the COVID situation. I am much aware of the difficulties that the parents are facing, be it financial difficulties, difficulties related to their jobs, difficulties at someone, health issues at home, maybe with someone suffering from ailments, someone died in the nearby family or in the neighborhood due to COVID. It was not an easy year. But what you did for your children by continuing their education at school was a commendable job. It was a formidable task for each and every parent to take a decision whether to continue schooling or not because of it going online, because of it going virtual. There were various theories circulating on WhatsApp and other universities where they said, online mein kya padhenge? What is the point of going online? But parents like you realize that education is important. Even if it is delivered at a pace which may not be suitable for the child, even when the duration is less, even when the platform is changed. You took significance of education and you decided to impart it as para-educators. Today, as I was watching the beautiful dance on the advertisements, I remember telling Miss Reshma, I want this dance. This is a beautiful one. And when so many hands, so many parents got in together, it was a sight to watch. It was $1 million platform for me. When I saw the dads also getting excited, there was one particular family, because we mentioned of everything going white, the family had covered the sofa and the table and everything with a white sheet. Such meticulous planning was done. There was one family which had the mother-in-law also coming in. I don't know whether it is the mother-in-law or the mother, the grandparent of the child also dancing. So it was a beautiful picture. All this virtual annual day extravaganza is possible due to the untiring efforts of you, dear parents. Each year we train children for annual day and sports day, but this year you trained them. Of course, the entire planning that was done by Ms. Reshma and her team was super. This day would have never seen the day of light unless the team got in together, teachers practicing dancing, deciding on steps, recording the entire video, sending it to you, coming to school, taking the practice of children for comparing, merging all the videos, the IT team. Everyone has put in a lot of efforts, and I can see that on the screen today. I'd like to thank you all, dear parents, for all the efforts that you have taken. This year, the school has tried its level best that despite of its lockdown situation, we make a mark for our own. And first time in the history of Aspi Nutan Academy, we have bagged the first place all over Maharashtra, all over Mumbai, sorry, third place in Maharashtra, fifth place in India as the most emerging and high potential school by the prestigious Education World Award. And we won't stop here. This will go on further with many more awards and accolades which the school will receive due to the untiring and hard efforts of the entire team at Aspi Nutan Academy and the cooperation and the coordination with the pillars of our school, that is our parents. Dear parents, have trust in the school. I am thankful to you for having reposed this faith that we are providing a good education system. I am sure most of you agree that whatever humble initiative that we could take, we have taken in order to give the best to the children in this 1 year. We have tried our best to deliver modules, deliver sessions, conduct events and celebrations. And I was told yesterday that we have successfully conducted more than 20 events and celebrations in this entire year, which is superb, which is really great. Excellent task by the team. 20 events online with the children, and where maximum events were where parents participated. Parents, today I graduate you And I certify you as para-educators, co-educators, right? Co-educators because you contributed to education as much as we did. We were on the other side of the screen, difficult for us to monitor children, whether they were writing or not, paying attention or not, their cameras were on or not, were they sitting straight or not, were they disciplined or not, was their work complete or not. All this was taken care by you. So hats off to you, parents, because not everyone does that. You have done it. And your presence today for this annual day itself shows the commitment towards education, the bond that you have signed with your child to be a good parent. Dear parents, I am really happy that the way the parenting takes place at Aspinutan Academy, where a parent is no more an authoritarian figure, a parent is a friend to the child. They say every day of our lives, we make deposits in the memory bank of our children, isn't it? Every move that we make, every talk that we do, every step that we take is all emulated by our children. They see it and they learn from us. I request you, dear parents, to show us a little more faith in the institution. We assure you that next year the school will open. And with that assurance, I thank you all. And I hope that I get to see the children very soon, because it's a beautiful pleasure to have the children in the school. Trust me, a school is just a building with 4 walls without the children in it. It is as much as a need of a school to have children, as much as it is a need for children to have a school. So with lots of love, I bid you farewell. I also request you, dear parents, to be careful as a number of cases are rising in the city, especially in our state of Maharashtra. I request you not to venture out unnecessarily, to be restricted to your homes, to take extra precautions when you are moving out of your house, to be safe and secured, and to take the jab whenever you can. Especially the elders in the family should take the dose of the vaccination or inoculate themselves whenever possible. Thank you very much, and congratulations to the entire team of Aspinutan Academy for a grand show like this. It's a superb grandeur. Congratulations, Ms. Reshma and the team. Thank you very much, all of you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your kind words. We now proceed ahead with our celebration, and yes, we have them on screen. Let us begin.
Yeah, what are you doing? Come, let's paint together. My daddy has got me a new painting book. Oh no, I cannot come right now because tomorrow is my reading session. To enjoy. See, as we say as different things, no playground, no friends, no fun, and no laughter. Oh God, have some mercy on us. We need your sunshine. I can see my friends from Junior KTV seeking for some sunshine.
सारी उम्र हम मर मर के जी लिए, एक पल तो अब हमें जीने दो, जीने दो। सारी उम्र हम मर मर के जी लिए, एक पल तो अब हमें जीने दो, जीने दो। ना 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 some sunshine, give me some rain, give me another chance. I wanna grow up once again. Give me some sunshine, give me some rain, give me another another chance. I wanna grow up once again. बचपन तो गया, जवानी भी गई, एक पल तो अब हमें जीने दो, जीने दो. बचपन तो गया, जवानी भी गई, एक पल तो अब हमें जीने दो, जीने दो. सारी उम्र हम मर मर के जी लिए, एक पल तो अब हमें जीने दो, जीने दो. ना 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 na na. Give me some sunshine, give me some rain, give me another chance. I wanna grow up once again. Give me some sunshine, give me some rain, give me another chance. I wanna grow up once again. Na 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 na
Oh God, save all the sunshine seekers. Such a soulful performance, I must say. Mishra seems to be happy about something. Let's ask her what is the matter. Hey Mishra, what has made you so happy? My teacher appreciated me in the class today, and guess what? I also got the star. I'm so delighted about it that I feel I should party. Oh, so you will party right now? Yes, absolutely. And this calls for a grand celebration. So, join my friends from Junior KTC and let us show how happy we are.
It's time for some happy dance, so let us join our junior KGC children.
आज की रात हो रही amazing. Turn up the lights and the sound, get loud, shout it out, 'cause we're young and we're crazy. मौका है, मौसम है, महफिल में जवानियां, दीवानी धड़कन की धक धक सी कहानियां. ये रात है तो पल की से हाथों से तू न जाने दे, न जाने दे. It's a real deal party with Kishore and Artie, so come on everybody, say gilly gilly akka. ये जवानी है दीवानी, मेरी रानी जाओ रानी, एक जरा पीछे मुड़ के चली कहाँ है दिल उड़ के. गिली अक्का, गिली अक्का, गिली अक्का, पिली 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 पिली, young and we crazy. आज की रात हो रही amazing. Turn up the lights and the sound, get loud, shout it out, 'cause we're young. गुलामी देख जरा पीछे मुड़ के चल कहाँ ऐसे उड़ के
This performance is solely to be considered a happy day for all who first stars from the teacher. While giving on their face, they will move to tell how excited they were. Isn't it? School, study, assessment, teachers, friends, internet connection, pressure, all are part and parcel of today's new virtual school. School is an important place in everyone's life, certain to be called a foundation of lifelong learning. Teachers from the school become early scriptures of everyone's life. Virtual school has truly made a fully identical tech savvy. The days spent in school become golden memories as we grow up. As we become older, we may have good and bad days. But as a student, all the days spent in school become good, better, and best days of our lives. Wow! That was a splendid performance from Junior KG class. The assimilation of fine ideas, talents, and traits has successfully brought forth the collaborative efforts of teachers, parents, and students. This has been the first virtual and the most memorable annual day ever.
Thank you so much, dear children. We hope that the day would come soon when we will be able to open the gates of the school and welcome you all, dear parents and children, back to our second home, our school, Aspi Nutan Academy. This year truly brought all of us together just the way a family comes together. We stood with each other through thick and thin, danced our hearts out during celebrations, and had fun and laughter listening to our little children speak through this virtual world. Thank you for supporting us and being with us. To express this gratitude, I may now invite our supervisor, Ms. Reshma Chavan, to extend a vote of thanks.
Thank you, Ms. Faragi. I, Ms. Reshma Chavan, supervisor at Aspi Nutan Academy, deem it a great honor and privilege to propose the vote of thanks on this memorable occasion. Once a great man whispered, feeling thankfulness and not expressing it is like wrapping a present and not giving it. So today, I take the opportunity to put all my gratitude into words. Let me first of all start by giving glory to the Almighty God for making today's occasion a resounding success. We have been fortunate to be assisted by our principal, Mrs. Nuzat Khan. You have been a constant support and you have given us a lot of encouragement. Thank you, ma'am. I also extend thanks to all the teachers for their enormous cooperation in the organization of this gala event. Event like this cannot happen overnight. The wheels start rolling weeks ago. It requires a planning and a bird's eye for details. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very motivated and dedicated team of our school who know their job and are result oriented. I cannot thank everyone enough for their involvement and their willingness to take the completion of the tasks beyond their comfort zones. I owe special gratitude to the non-teaching staff who have worked hard to ensure that this occasion becomes a successful one. Last but not the least, I thank you, dear parents, for your cooperation, hard work, and support in making the function a successful one. Once again, I thank one and all present here. Over to you, Ms. Faragi.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And now let us all rise in respect of the national song.
Vande Mataram.
शीतला सस्यश्यामला मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् शुभ्रज्योत्स्ना पुलकितयामिनी पुल्लकुसुमित द्रुमदलशोभिनी सुहासिनी सुमधुरभाषिणी सुखदां वरदां मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम्
Thank you so much, everyone. We may now take our seats. And now we are almost done with the show. But if you like this show, we would want to see you on screen with happy smiles, cheers, thumbs ups, laughters, and let us take a nice happy picture together for our memories. You can say your own happy words, parents, and just give a broad smile if you loved it. Okay, thank you so much, parents and everyone present here. We may now start exiting the meeting.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Managi teacher. Thank you, teacher. Bye, teacher. Thank you, 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 Paragi. Thank you, teacher. Thank you, teacher. Bye, Paragi, teacher. Thank you, teacher. Thank you, teacher.
Welcome, children. Now don't unmute yourself, children. Bye bye.
Teacher. Bye bye.
Thank you, all teachers.
Teacher. Bye, teacher.